Welcome to the quiz show that demands nothing less than perfection. Behind the screen, the 4 contestants will be hoping their knowledge is flawless, because one single mistake could give the game away. This is perfection. Hello and welcome to the quiz show where only perfect play is good enough. Behind me are the contestants. We call them the usual suspects. They're in our isolation room. In a moment, one of them will be randomly selected to join me here to play perfection. They'll then face a series of true or false statements. For example, if I said Sean Connery played 007 in Goldfinger, would you say that's true or false? Well, if you'd said true, I can tell you you'd be right. Answering true or false might seem easy, but if the contestant gets a single answer wrong, their opponents, the usual suspects, will be allowed into the game to capitalise on their mistakes. So, you know how the game works. Let's meet the usual suspects.
Hello, I'm Steve. I'm a project coordinator for a local charity. I'm from Newcastle, and this is my first game.
Hello, I'm Gary. I'm an operations manager from Glasgow, and this is my second game.
Hello, I'm James. I'm an HGV driver from Willenhall in the West Midlands, and this is my second game.
My name is Wen. I'm a retired cook from Goal, and this is my third game.
Welcome to you all, and especially to Steve, who's the new chap on the block there, all the way from County Durham. Lovely part of the world up there, isn't it?
It's lovely, thank you. Yes, it is.
Yes, jolly good. Looking forward to playing. You keen quizzer?
I am, yes. I love me quizzes.
Do you do pub quizzes and stuff like that?
I do when I can find members for a team, yeah.
You're struggling for members of your team, are you?
I've tried to canvass for some members, yeah.
OK, and what do you think of the 3 alongside you there? Shifty, do you think?
More like unusual suspects, I think, Nick.
Wynne looks a bit shifty, doesn't she, to be fair? Yeah. Welcome to you all, and best of luck, as we now find out which one of you will be randomly picked to play perfection. James, it's you that's been chosen. Please come and play perfection. James, welcome to the show.
All right.
It's good up there in the usual suspects.
Yeah, it was sound. Love Winnie when he's...
She's lovely, isn't she?
Yeah, just like me nan. Just like my nan.
Yeah, she just... All right, look, James, it's now you versus the usual suspects. They were your teammates, they're now your enemies. Their job is to stop you from winning the prize fund, because your failure will mean the prize money rolls over to the next game where one of them could be sitting here playing for a bigger total. And you don't want that to happen.
No.
Every game on perfection is worth £1,000. Here's the good news. Nobody has won the last 8 games, so the prize fund currently stands at £9,000. So what would you spend that on? You drive a lorry, don't you?
Yeah, drive lorries, yeah.
The Christmas lights that go around the inside of the screen,
That's
the
it,
extra
yeah.
large hoard that goes on the
That
side.
go on the back.
The 14,000 lights that go on the front. That's a
Yeah.
no?
No, only a little one.
All right, so
Only
what's
7.
it? So what are you going to spend the money
I'd
on?
like to start up my own delivery business, delivering meat and sausage and bacon to cafes, restaurants, things like that.
Oh, right.
And I get all my family working for me as well, so...
Nice. All right, here's how the game works. You'll play 3 rounds and then a final. Every round that you achieve perfection will make the final easier for you. However, if your performance is anything less than perfect, the usual suspects will have the chance to step in and steal the round, making the final that much harder for you. More of that to follow later. Usual suspects, we're going to switch you off for now so you can't see or hear anything. And away they go. James, you can now talk through your answers without giving away any vital knowledge, OK?
Okie-doke.
Each round consists of 4 true or false statements. You'll be answering against the clock. You'll only have 45 seconds. And once you've given your answers, your first answer, they'll be locked in.
OK.
Ready?
Lovely job.
Good. Let's play perfection. Your 45 seconds starts now. Katharine Hepburn won 4 Oscars.
True.
True. A group of kittens is known as a frolic.
True.
True. Pressing noses together is a Maori greeting.
False.
False. And Noel Edmonds quit Radio 1 live on air in 1977.
True.
True. And with loads of time to spare, you've answered all 4 statements. How was that?
Not too bad. Not
Yeah?
too bad, yeah, it was all
You
right.
got a chance of perfection there?
No. I ain't too sure about the Noel Edmonds one, but the other ones are pretty good.
All right, well, before
yeah.
we reveal exactly how well you've done, it's time for us to bring back the usual suspects. So, usual suspects, these are the 4 statements, and next to them are James's answers. Steve, has he achieved perfection?
I don't think he has, Nick. No. I think he's got question B wrong.
James, it's the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's see how many are correct. 1 out of 4. That's tough, that is. So 1 out of 4 plainly is not perfection. You've now let your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects, can you steal the round? You can see James's answers. You need to change 3 of them. Which 3?
Pressing noses together is definitely a Māori greeting.
Yes, yes, I agree with
It's
that.
definitely Māori.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, I agree with that.
100%. Can we change C? Win?
Yes, 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 that's
Good.
right.
C
love.
changes from false to true.
Yeah.
2 others.
Noel Edmonds quit Radio 1. I know he quit on air, but
very early.
I think that's really early.
Yes, yes, if you're
Change D.
agreeable,
Change D.
yes,
Yeah, I
that's
think that's
right.
false.
Yeah.
So we're going to change D.
D.
Thank
yeah.
you. D changes from true
And
to
then,
false.
I don't know the
And you
last
need
one.
1 more. So which is it going to be, A or B?
Do you think a frolic? I'm not sure about a frolic. Do you want to go for a frolic, Win?
Oh, yes, please, any time. Yes, B.
You're going to change B?
Yes.
Thank you, from true to
please.
false. Leaving A as answered by James. Usual suspects. Let's find out what the correct answers are. If the statement turns green, it's true. If it turns red, it's false. Katharine Hepburn won 4 Oscars. Is that true or false? It's true. A group of kittens is known as a frolic. True or false? It's false. It's known as a kindle or a litter. Pressing noses together is a Maori greeting. True or false? Absolutely true. It's known as the hongi, by the way. It has a name, pressing noses together. And Noel Edmonds quit Radio 1 live on air in 1977. True or false? It's false. Congratulations, usual suspects. You've achieved perfection. Noel Edmonds quit in 1983, and it wasn't live on air. So, James, they managed to succeed where you failed, and they've stolen the round. Usual suspects, you now have the opportunity to make James's chances of winning the prize fund much harder in the final, and here's how. James, this is your final board appearing. These 6 blank spaces need to be filled with subject categories. Behind each category will be a true or false statement, and you'll need to correctly answer all 6 to win the prize fund. So you need perfect play. Here are the final round categories, starting with US pop bands, TV cooks, and down to crown jewels with many others in between. If you had won that round, you would have the opportunity of adding 2 categories of your choice to the board. But because the usual suspects stole the round from you, they get to choose 2 categories, hoping to make the final that much harder for you to win. Usual suspects, which 2 would you like James to play in the final?
I would suggest as a lorry driver, he doesn't get a lot of opportunity to go to the theatre.
I was going to say exactly the same thing.
Oh, right.
It's up
We'll
to you.
go
Will.
for that.
You're a
then.
captain, you're in charge. No disrespect to James, but a little lorry driving,
Yeah.
he might not get an opportunity.
Theatre then? Win, are we taking theatre in?
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much. Theatre goes across.
And
I bet don't see
what
many
about
snakes.
crown jewels?
I'm fine with that.
Right.
You're the boss.
And crown jewels, please.
Crown jewels has gone across as well. Well done, usual suspects. You've won the first round. It's time to switch you off, but we will see you in round 2. And away they go. James, with the usual suspects gone, what do you make of the 2 they've chosen for you? Theatre?
They're the best ones they could have picked. I don't know nothing about any of those 2. The other ones are all right, to the left.
Really?
Them,
So if
yeah,
you'd have picked 2 that you didn't want to get...
It was them 2 would have left.
Really? OK, well, look, James, it's still only the first round. You still have 2 more rounds to find perfection and choose your own categories for the final. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's play round 2. Your 45 seconds starts now. Creme brulee translates as ice cream.
False.
False. France once had a king known as Louis the Fat.
False.
False. Jonas Salk developed a vaccine for polio.
False.
False. And finally, the Pluto platter was an early frisbee.
False.
False. And with loads of time still to spare, you've answered all 4 statements. Happy with that?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. But I said that last time, didn't I? I only got 1 right.
Well, before we reveal how well you've done, it's time for us to bring back the usual suspects. So, usual suspects. These were the 4 statements, and next to them are James's answers. Gary, what do you think?
I think he's got 3 wrong.
All right, James, the moment of truth for you. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many you've got correct. Just the 1 out of the 4 again. Consistent.
Oh, well, I come on here to prove that speaking this accent don't make you thick, but...
I'm sure we've got ways to go yet. Don't get too upset.
Okay.
James, you have, though, failed to achieve perfection. You've now let your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects, you can steal the round. You can see James's answers. So you need to change 3 of them. Which 3?
Win. I think creme brulee wouldn't be called. That's something completely different than creme brulee, isn't it? It's not ice cream at all.
That's
So
right, yeah.
I know that there's some wonky translations here and there, but I reckon that one's the one that could be. That's right.
Yeah.
If we agree that the top one's right,
The correct answer, yeah.
That's
I'll go along
right,
with that.
yes.
Yes, so your theory is that A is the right one, and so am I right in thinking that you want to change B, C and D?
is that right, Win?
Yes, I think that's... Yes,
you happy with
yes, that's...
Good.
yeah.
B changes from false to true. C changes from false to true. D changes from false to true. A remains as James answered. Usual suspects, let's find out what the correct answers are. Creme brulee translates as iced cream. This is the one that's going to make the difference, isn't it? Is it true or false? It's false. It means burnt cream.
Yeah.
France once had a king known as Louis the Fat. True or false? Yep, it's true. He was Louis the Sixth. Jonas Salk developed a vaccine for polio. True or false? It's true. And finally, the Pluto platter was an early frisbee, and you know how this is going to go. True or false? True. Congratulations, usual suspects. You have achieved perfection. James, the usual suspects have succeeded where you failed and they've stolen the round again. Usual suspects, you now have the opportunity to make James's chances of winning the prize fund much harder. Let's see the final board. Currently, it has 2 subject categories chosen by you. Because you won the round, you've earned the right to choose the next 2 categories to add to the board. Which 2 would you like, James, to play in the final?
Sticking to the theme that he's a lorry driver and might not get to see many snakes.
Snakes, that's what I was thinking, yes.
Yeah.
Well
Snakes,
done.
then? Snakes goes across.
And inventions.
Inventions, yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Inventions
Yeah.
goes across too. Thank you very much. Congratulations, usual suspects. You've won the second round. It's time to switch you off, and we'll see you in round 3. And away they go. Snakes in a lorry.
Ain't too bad. I like me now. I don't really mind the rains. I don't mind because I like me natural history things and any documentaries, things like that.
All right, James. It's time to move on. Are you ready to play on?
Yep.
Let's play round 3. Your 45 seconds starts now. Ellen Road is the home ground of Leeds United.
True.
True. William Wordsworth was one of the Lake poets.
True.
True. The Buff Orpington is a breed of pigeon.
False.
False. And finally, Casanova worked as a librarian.
False.
False. And with more than half your time left, James, you've answered all 4 statements. You seem very positive on that.
Not really.
No?
no.
You're just getting
Again, it's the Leeds one, I think, is right, and other than that, I don't know.
All right, well, before we find out how well you've done, let's have a word with the usual suspects again. So, usual suspects, these are the 4 statements, and next to them are James's answers. Win, has he achieved perfection?
No, I don't think so. I think he's got one wrong.
James, it's the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many are correct. Three out of 4, a marked improvement.
They've been better that time.
Marked improvement, but not quite good enough. You failed to achieve perfection, and that has let in your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects, can you steal the round? You can see James's answers. You need to change one of them, but which one?
Win, you're in the hot seat
Yeah.
here. You knew what one was wrong?
I think it's C.
Buff Orpington's a breed of pigeon.
True.
It's true, it
Yeah.
is.
That it is.
Yeah.
We're changing C.
Yes, please.
Thank you. C changes from false to true, leaving A, B and D
Thank you.
as James originally answered. Usual suspects, let's find out what the correct answers are. Ellen Road is the home ground of Leeds United. Is that true or false? That's true. William Wordsworth was one of the Lake poets. Is that true or false? It's true. The Buff Orpington is a breed of pigeon. Is that true or false? It's false, I'm afraid. It's a breed of chicken and a lesser-known breed of duck, actually. Oh dear, usual suspects, you had the chance to steal the round from James, but you failed to achieve perfection. Have you managed to achieve perfection at home? Let's continue with the last answer and find out. Casanova worked as a librarian. Is that true or false? It's true, bringing hope to geeks all over the country. So, usual suspects, had you achieved perfection, you would now have the opportunity to make James's chances of winning the prize fund that much harder in the final. Let's have a look at the board. 4 subject categories on there, all chosen by the usual suspects. Nobody managed to win round 3, meaning we have 2 blank spaces still to be filled. To fill those blank spaces, you'll take it in turns to choose a category. So, James, as the single player, you get to choose first. Which category would you like to add?
Film characters, please, Nick.
Film characters goes in. That's your only choice for your final. Usual suspects, please choose a category that you think will trouble James.
What about flags, people?
Flags.
Yeah.
Flags, good idea.
Flags.
Flags,
Flags,
please.
thank you very much. Win. Flags becomes the final one in the final. We now know our 6 final categories. They are theatre, crown jewels, snakes, inventions, film characters, and flags. Usual suspects, it's time to switch you off for the final time. Cheerio. And away they go. James, what do you reckon?
Not too bad. Not too bad. The theatre and crown jewels, they might just be pure guesses, but the other ones are
You've
all
got a
right.
chance
They're
with the
not too
others.
bad, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
James, for £9,000, it's time to play the final. James, this is the all-important final. If you could achieve perfection, you could be leaving with a prize fund of £9,000. If you fail, you'll be leaving with nothing, which is great news for the usual suspects, because one of them could be playing for a rollover of £10,000 for the next game. Let's play the final round. James, here are your final 6 categories. You must answer all 6 statements correctly if you want to win the £9,000. Think carefully. There's no time limit. But once you've given an answer, your first answer will be locked in. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's reveal your first statement. Please tell me whether you believe it to be true or false. Theatre. The globe was first built in Henry VIII's reign.
False.
False. Crown jewels. The Koh-i-Noor is a famous ruby.
Going on. False.
False. Snakes. The black mamba kills its prey by constriction.
I know it's a big snake, but is it poison? False.
False. Inventions. Alfred Nobel invented dynamite.
True.
True. Film characters. Indiana Jones's real first name is Henry.
No, I think that was his dad's name. His name was... 'cause Indiana was the name of the dog, and then he took his name. True.
True. And flags. The flag of Lebanon features a tree at its centre.
True.
True. James, those answers are locked in. Remember, if there's one single mistake, you leave with nothing. Which ones are bothering you?
The first 2. And Black Mamba. I know it's a big long shot, but I don't know if he kills it by venom. But other than that, I think it's OK. It's not too bad.
A, B and C are the ones that you're really worried about.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring back the usual suspects and see what they've got to say. Usual suspects, you can now see the final 6 statements, and next to them are James's answers. James, your answers are locked in. You can't change them by yourself, but if you think you've made a mistake, you can unlock the board with the help of the usual suspects. This will, however, come at a cost. Usual suspects, I'm now going to ask you to tell me how well you think James has done, if you want to help, and if you do, how much it will cost. Remember, you can't refer to any of the statements specifically. James, who would you like to hear from first?
I'd like to hear from the lovely Win first, please.
Win, what do you think?
Well, I think there's 3 wrong. But I don't know enough about the other subjects to come down, so I'm sorry.
Are you saying definitely no, not for any amount of money?
Yes, definitely no. Thank you.
Steve?
I think you've definitely got 3 questions answered correctly there. But I have to say, with the other 3, I don't feel I'd want to come down and join you for any amount of money, James. I'm sorry.
OK, mate, no problem. Right, my mate Gary's dead clever, and he'll know 3. So, come on, mate.
Yeah, I think I do know 3, but unfortunately, I think you've got them right. And 1 you've definitely got wrong, but there's 2 that I'm not 100% sure about myself, and there's no point in me helping you out at all, mate. I'm sorry.
What about 4.5 grand? No?
I'm not going to deviate, mate. That is me. I'm definitely going to say thanks, but no thanks, and good luck.
Fair enough, mate, no problem.
All right, that's it. It looks to me like negotiations have stalled. James, none of our usual suspects want to come down and help. So you're on your own.
On my own.
£9,000 at stake, 6 answers away. What would you put your chances at, do you think?
No chance.
No chance.
Well, unless they're them top 2, but other than that, I wouldn't have thought so.
All right.
Hopefully I might.
Well, let's find out if you've achieved perfection. Remember, if the statement turns green, it's true. If it turns red, it's false. You're unsure of the top ones, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
So should we start at the bottom and work up towards them?
Lovely, yeah.
Yeah?
Whatever you want
Right.
to do.
Let's start at the bottom then. F. The flag of Lebanon features a tree at its centre. Now, you were quite confident when you said
Yeah.
true on this. You think you've seen it somewhere?
Yeah, I think the sycamore tree is the actual, or the cedar tree.
All right. Well, you said true. We need this to turn green to get you off to a flying start. Is it true or false? It's true. And do you know what? It is a cedar tree.
Tree. Yeah, I thought
Cedar
so,
tree.
yeah.
Very good. Very good. OK. Indiana Jones's real first name is Henry. Is that true or false? True. His dad was Henry, and if you remember, he's Henry Jr. And you're right, he did actually take the dog's name. The dog was called Indiana. So we'll move on to the next one. Alfred Nobel invented dynamite. You said that was true. Is it true or false? True. That's pretty good, 3 out of 3, and you are halfway
Right
to
there.
£9,000. Right. The black mamba kills its prey by constriction. You said it's a big snake.
But I think it has got venom, I think.
All right, well, you said false. We need this to turn red for you. If it turns green, I'm afraid you're going home with nothing. The black mamba kills its prey by constriction. Is that true or false? It's false. All right, we've come to the two that you're really bothered about. The Koh-i-Noor is a famous ruby. You need this to turn ruby red. Is it true or false? It is false. It's a very famous diamond, the Koh-i-Noor diamond. Wow, you're on the brink here, aren't you?
I am.
Now, going back to what you said, that you wanted to prove that people with your accent
Yeah.
aren't daft, 5 out of 6, I think you've already
Well
proved
done,
that
yeah.
comfortably. The question is whether on top of that you're going to be able to go back with £9,000 in your pocket to prove it.
Been nice. It's been nice. I'll call it perfection in all my business. Perfection,
You
baby.
call it...
Perfection.
You call the business perfection. It's a great idea. Yeah, so, because for all the fun and laughter, this is actually
It's
a big deal
thing.
to you.
It's a big
£9,000
thing now, yeah.
give you a good start on that, wouldn't it?
Fantastic. You'd start me up. It'd be fantastic.
So, we come to the last one. The globe was first built in Henry VIII's reign. This is a guess, was it?
It's a complete guess. Complete guess.
Well, you need a little bit of luck when you start a business, don't you? I wonder
Yeah.
whether this is it. The globe was first built in Henry VIII's reign. You said that was false on a guess. If this turns red, you're going home with £9,000 and start up your own business. If this turns green, I'm afraid you've blown it and you're going home with nothing. You need it to turn red. The globe was first built in Henry VIII's reign. Is that true or false for £9,000? It's
Come on!
Congratulations, you have achieved perfection. You have won £9,000.
Oh!
Well. OK, look, let's deal with that. The globe was first built in Henry VIII's reign. No, it wasn't. It was built during Elizabeth I, and then the new globe was built during Elizabeth II's reign. So there you go. What a board. Look at that on the right. 6 ticks. So what does that tell us? What does that mean to you and the family now, then?
The family will be pleased because they ain't going to do hard work no more.
So that's going to be a new business for you?
Yeah, I'm going to carry on working myself, but I'll get my dad... Because my dad's... He works hard, so I'll get him delivering the stuff. Nice, easy day for him. Get my mum to do the paperwork and things like that, so...
So that's a real change for the family, not just for you.
Brilliant. Absolutely
Fantastic. I'm chuffed to bits for you. Well done, well done. OK, unfortunately for you, usual suspects, the prize fund has been won. So the total goes back to £1,000 in our next game. This is your moment, James. Congratulations, you achieved perfection. You got 6 out of 6 and you've won yourself £9,000. Let's hear it for James, everybody. So, we need to move on, don't we? It's difficult after that. But new usual suspect, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Shabrice. I'm currently in between jobs and I'm from South London.
Welcome, Shabrice. Best of luck to all of you as we now find out which one of you will be randomly picked to play perfection. Win, it's you that's been chosen. Please come and play perfection. Win, welcome to the game.
Thank you.
Retired
Nick.
cook.
Retired cook, yes.
So who
at
did
the fire
you...
station.
Is that where you were,
All
the fire
men.
station? All the men, all the uniforms.
Yeah, I didn't have any luck though.
Did you? Well, Win, it's now you versus the usual suspects. They were your teammates, they're now your enemies, all right? Every game on perfection is worth £1,000. Unfortunately for you, the previous game was won spectacularly, so the prize fund is reset to £1,000.
That's very good.
So what would you spend it on?
Well, I would put it towards a caravan,
What would you?
or I would change my car, you know, put it towards a different car.
A new car or something like that?
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely. All right, well, good luck.
Thank you very much.
3 rounds of the final to come. The usual suspects, we're going to switch you off for now, so you can't see or hear anything. But as soon as Win makes a mistake, you'll be back in the game. Cheerio. And away they go. When you can now talk through your answers without giving away any vital knowledge, OK?
Right.
You ready to play?
Yes, I am.
Let's play perfection. Your 45 seconds starts now. Nollywood is a nickname for Nigeria's film industry.
False.
False. Mick the Miller was a friend of Robin Hood.
False.
False. The yolk of an egg is called the albumen.
True.
True. And finally, Wenceslas Square is in Prague.
False.
False. And with half your time still left, Win, you whizzed through that and answered all 4 statements. Did it feel like a good round to you?
I'm unsure about 2 of them, but the other 2 I hope I've got right.
All right. Well, look, before we reveal how well you've done, it's time for us to bring back the usual suspects. So, usual suspects, these are the 4 statements, and next to them are Win's answers. Shabrice, has she managed to achieve perfection?
Sorry, Win, but I don't think you have. I'm 97% sure you've got the first answer wrong.
All right. Win, the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 statements perfectly to have won the round. Let's find out how many are correct. Just the one, I'm afraid, Win. Unfortunately, you haven't managed perfection. You have let your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects, you can steal the round. You can see Win's answers. You need to change 3 of them. Which 3?
So we know,
A is definitely
we know that's
wrong.
true.
Yeah, it's definitely true.
True.
Yeah.
And Wenceslas Square, I think, is in Prague. I think that's true.
So where are we going, Gary?
We're going to go definitely change A from false to true.
A changes from false to true.
Can we change D to true as well, please?
D changes from false to true. I need one more from you.
Right, well, I'm Mick the Miller.
think-
I know it's a ground, but I don't know if it was named after a character from Robin Hood.
I really don't
I
think it
think
was.
C's.
No, she thinks C.
I think
C is
C's
true.
true.
It's true.
It's true.
Keep it as true, and we'll change
just rings a
B
bell.
from false to true.
Changing B from false to true.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Leaving C as answered by Win. Usual suspects. Let's find out what the correct answers are. Nollywood is a nickname for Nigeria's film industry. Is that true or false? It is actually true. Well done, usual suspects. Mick the Miller was a friend of Robin Hood. True or false? It's false. It's false. It was a racing greyhound, not a mate of Robin Hood. Much the Miller's son was a friend of Robin Hood. Oh dear, usual suspects. You had the chance to steal the round from Win, but you failed to achieve perfection. I wonder how you're doing at home. Can you still achieve perfection? Let's carry on through. The yolk of an egg is called the albumen. True or false? No, it's false. The albumen is the white of an egg. Wenceslas Square is in Prague. True or false? Yep, you're right about that one. It's true. Usual suspects. Had you achieved perfection, you would now have the opportunity of making Win's chances of winning the prize fund much harder in the final, and here's how. Win, this is your final board. There are 6 blank spaces here which need to be filled with subject categories.
Right.
Here are the first round categories, ranging through musical instruments, kings and queens, chemical elements and others in amongst them. Because neither side won the round, the 2 categories that were due to be chosen will now be carried over to the next round, meaning that 4 categories will be on offer. Understand, everybody? Mm-hmm. Good. Usual suspects. Time to switch you off. We'll see you in round 2. Win. Looking at those categories, which ones do you not want to get?
Greek letters.
Greek letters.
Chemical elements.
Chemical elements. And what ones do you like the look of?
Boy bands.
Boy bands? In order to win the prize fund, you'll need to answer all 6 questions correctly. Winning this next round could prove crucial because you've got 4 on offer here, yeah?
Right.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's play round 2. Your 45 seconds starts now. Switzerland only gave women the vote in the 1980s.
True.
True. Pure gold is described as 21 carat.
False.
False. Northern Ireland is larger by area than Wales.
False.
False. And finally, Laura Robson is a rising star in the sport of golf.
False.
False. And with time to spare, Win, you've answered all 4 statements. What do you think?
Not very good.
No, there's a few guesses with her. Really. All right, well, look, before we reveal exactly how well you've done, it's time to bring back the usual suspects.
Right.
So, usual suspects, these were the 4 statements, and next to them are Win's answers. Gary, has she achieved perfection?
I think she has, yes.
Ooh, Steve, do you agree?
I don't think she has. I think she's got at least the first one wrong.
Sabrice, what do you think?
I think she has, because Laura Robson's tennis, I think. So, yeah, I think she's got them all right.
Mixed reviews from the usual suspects, Win, but it's the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 correctly to have won the round. Let's see how many are correct. Oh, 3. Close, but you need absolute perfection to win the round, and you didn't get it. So you've let your enemies, the usual suspects, into the game. Usual suspects, can you steal the round? You can see Win's answers. You need to change just one of them. Which one's it going to be?
You think?
Right, you said already, Laura
Laura-
Robson, definitely tennis, 100%
Yeah,
tennis, you're
okay,
right there.
cool.
Pure gold described as 24 carat, I believe. Northern Ireland, I believe, is smaller than Wales, so the answer would be
Yeah.
false.
I say we go for A.
So go with change A, yeah?
Yeah.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
We'll change A, please.
A changes from true to false. B, C and D remain as Win first answered. Usual suspects, let's find out what the correct answers are. Switzerland only gave women the vote in the 1980s. Is that true or false? That is false. 1970s, it was late though. So you've got a pretty good idea where this is going now, don't you? Pure gold is described as 21 carat. True or false? Yep, it's false. 24 carat, as you said, Gary. Northern Ireland is larger by area than Wales. True or false? It is, of course, false. And Laura Robson is a rising star in the sport of golf. True or false? Yep, it's false. Congratulations, usual suspects. You have achieved perfection. Laura Robson is a tennis player. She actually won Junior Wimbledon. So you were right there, Cherise. Oh dear, Win. The usual suspects have succeeded where you failed and they've stolen the round. Let's see the final board. Nothing selected so far, but because you won the round, usual suspects, you've earned the right to choose 4 categories to add to the board. That's 2 from this round and 2 that rolled over from round 1. Which 4 would you like Win to play in the final?
Boy bands, yeah?
Boy bands, please.
Boy bands becomes the first.
Cricket,
Cricket.
please.
Cricket,
Chemical elements.
Chemical,
Yeah,
yeah.
go for chemical
Elements, please.
chemical elements. And
I'm so
finally,
evil, I feel really bad.
What about USA? Throw that in.
USA could be nice, yeah. Go for
USA as well.
yeah.
Please.
the USA because it might be nice.
It might be, because the other ones are really mean.
We're nice people, really.
We're not horrible.
Really?
Well,
I'm not.
Congratulations, usual suspects. You've won the second round. It's time to switch you off and we'll see you in round 3. Win, with the usual suspects gone, they were giggling away thinking that they'd chosen you a bad one with boy bands.
Yeah, it's just saying. I'll prove them wrong, I hope.
Good. Let's play round 3. Your 45 seconds starts now. Chloroform is the green pigment found in plants.
True.
True. Eton mess is a dessert of fruit, meringue and cream.
False.
False. The actor Boris Karloff was born in Transylvania.
True.
True. And finally, a fustanella is a pleated skirt worn by Greek men.
False.
False. And with half your time left, or thereabouts, you've answered all 4 statements. How do you think that one went?
Not too bad. I think I've got 2 right.
Got a couple right there.
Yeah.
All right, before we reveal how well you've done, it's time to bring back the usual suspects. So, usual suspects, these were the 4 statements, and next to them are Wynn's answers. Steve, how's she done this time?
She hasn't got perfection, Nick. I believe she's got A wrong and possibly D as well.
Oh, well, Wynn, it's the moment of truth. You need to have answered all 4 perfectly to have won the round.
Yeah.
Let's see how many are correct. It didn't move. It's 0.
Oh, something's gone wrong.
Well, something has gone wrong. I think you'll find it's in the answering true or false section. Well, you didn't manage perfection, did you? Interestingly, if you got just one statement correct, the usual suspects would now have to find the missing answers to win the round. But usual suspects, there's no point asking you to change the answers because we all know all 4 are wrong. You automatically win the round. Congratulations. Let's fill in the usual suspects' answers because we know what they would be, which are the exact opposite, obviously, of yours, Wynn. And let's go through them, shall we? All right, chloroform is the green pigment found in plants. True or false? It is, of course, false because it's chlorophyll. Eaten mess is a dessert of fruit, meringue and cream. True or false? It is, of course, true. The actor Boris Karloff was born in Transylvania. Oh, no, he wasn't. He was born in England, and his real name was William Henry Pratt.
Was it?
Yep. A fustanella is a pleated skirt worn by Greek men. True or false? It's actually true.
I'll remember that in future.
I imagine that would be burnt into your mind, that one there. So, yes, there you go. Let's see the final board. So, on there at the moment are 4 subjects chosen by the usual suspects, and because you won the round, you've earned the right to choose the last 2 categories to add to the board. Which 2 would you like Wynn to play in the final?
We're going to go for transport for one of them, please.
Transport goes across, and the last one?
Plants, because she got the chlorophyll one wrong.
Plants, please.
Plants becomes the last one. Thank you very much. We now know our 6 final categories. They are boy bands, cricket, chemical elements, the USA, transport, and plants. Usual suspects, it's time to switch you off for the final time. And away they go. Win. For £1,000, it's time to play the final. Win, this is the all-important final. If you can achieve perfection, you could be leaving with a prize fund of £1,000. If you fail, you'll be leaving with nothing, which is great news for the usual suspects, as one of them could be playing for a rollover of £2,000 the next game. Let's play the final round. Win, here are your final 6 categories. You must answer all 6 statements correctly if you want to win the £1,000. Think carefully. No time limit, but once you've given an answer, your first answer is locked in.
Right.
You ready?
Yes, yes.
Let's reveal your first statement. Please tell me whether you believe it to be true or false. Boy bands. Shane Filan has found fame as a member of Westlife.
False.
False. Cricket. Warm leg is a fielding position in cricket.
True.
True. Chemical elements. P is the chemical symbol for potassium.
True.
True. The USA. Mississippi is a landlocked state.
True.
True. Transport. Mallard is a record-breaking steam locomotive.
True.
True. And finally, plants. All bamboo plants belong to the fern family.
False.
False. When those answers are locked in, remember, if there's one single mistake, you leave with nothing. Which ones are you unsure of?
First one and the second one.
All right, let's bring back the usual suspects and see what they've got to say. The usual suspects, you can now see the final 6 statements, and next to them are Wynn's answers. When your answers are locked in, and you can't change them by yourself, but if you think you've made a mistake, you can unlock them with the help of the usual suspects. This will, however, come at a cost. Remember, you can't refer to any of the statements specifically. Wynne, who would you like to hear from?
Gary, please.
Gary, what do you think?
I think that Wynne's got at least one wrong, maybe two, and I'm not sure about three of the answers myself, so I'm going to say thanks, but no thanks, I can't help you.
Definitely not coming down for any share of the money.
Nothing at all.
Thank you.
Right. Steve.
Sorry, Wynne, you haven't got perfection there, and there's nothing you could say to convince us to come down and help you out, I'm afraid.
Not for 500.
No, sorry.
No?
Sorry.
OK. Shabrice.
Sorry to say, Wynne, that I think you may have at least 2 wrong, and for only £1,000, I can't come down and help you in any way. Sorry.
Well, I understand that. Thank you.
It looks like they're not coming to help. Negotiations are over. None of our usual suspects are going to come down, so you're on your own.
Right.
£1,000 at stake, Wynne. 6 answers away. Let's find out if you've achieved perfection. If the statement turns green, it's true. If it turns red, it's false. Let's start at the top, shall we?
Yeah.
Shane Filan has found fame as a member of Westlife. You said you quite fancied getting a boy band subject category.
Yes, I did.
And the guys very nicely chose it for you. You said false. We hope this turns red for you. Is it true or false? Oh, Wynne.
That's not a very good start, is it?
It's pretty terminal, to be honest, in terms of winning the money. Yeah. I'm afraid, because you need to get all 6 right, so getting the first one wrong sort of puts the kibosh on it straight away. It was false. I'm afraid.
You started at bottom, Nick, couldn't you?
It was a bit late now, isn't it? But Shane, all right, I'll tell you what, look, Shane Filan did find fame as a member of Westlife. It was true. Have you managed to achieve perfection at home? Let's find out. Warm leg is a fielding position in cricket. Is that true or false? You said true. No, it's false, I'm afraid. There's long leg, there's square leg, there's a number of different leg side positions to field, but warm leg is not one of them, I'm afraid. The next one, P is the chemical symbol for potassium. You said true. Is that true or false? No, it's not.
Oh.
That's phosphorus is P. Potassium's K, in case you're interested.
Oh, right.
Let's pick up a tick somewhere along the line here, shall we? Mississippi is a landlocked state. You said that was true. Is that true or false? It's false. It borders the Gulf of Mexico. Wynne. There's a good chance you get a couple in here.
Right.
Let's do these together, shall we? Here we go. Mallard is a record-breaking steam locomotive. Is that true or false? You said true. It is true.
Oh, well, thank you. That's lovely to get one right.
It's nice, isn't it? You never know. You might get another one here. Let's do another one. All bamboo plants belong to the fern family. Is that true or false? You said false. It is false. Congratulations. You got 2 right. There you go.
Right. Thank you very much.
It actually belongs to the grass family. So, there you know, you did all right in the end. You got a couple right. But essentially, I'm afraid you didn't achieve perfection, so therefore you don't get the cash. The usual suspects, that's great news for you. The prize fund rolls over to the next game, where one of you could be playing for a total of £2,000. Wynne, you failed to achieve perfection, which means that you don't go home with any cash, but you do go home with our love. Thanks for being such a great contestant. You enjoyed yourself?
I have thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Lovely. Give us a hug then. Wynne, everybody.
That's lovely. Thank you very much, Nick. Thank you.
That's all we have time for. Please join us next time when our usual suspects have the chance to play again, this time for £2,000. But remember, on this show, we only pay for perfection. Goodbye.
What treats await us? Lorraine Pascal is mixing, pouring and drizzling. Baking made easy at 8:30. Next on BBC Two, Knocker Knowles and Phil the Fox are flexing their muscles in Belgium for a brand new series.